You know, I think every time that we load up the game from now on, we're going to start by just gazing off into the distance because it still amazes me how well the graphics are done in this game. Welcome back to Way of the Hunter. This is episode 4. Last time we left off, we had just finished the quest of shooting 2 white-tailed deer without damaging the heart. And we're not quite done with that task. Checking the mailbox is the last part of it. But we did, off camera, I went ahead and made the long drive from the cabin all the way down to the very southeast cabin to deliver a book. It was a story mission, so I just went ahead and did that one off camera since it was a very long drive. And there wasn't much that it really did to contribute to the story. Not that I can tell, at least. But there was this note on the table here, and I haven't read it yet because it has that little indicator over it, like it's a mission. So I kind of wanted to wait. So this is a lot of writing. I won't read this whole thing here, but I'll just kind of show it on screen, and you can pause and read it if you want to. So yeah, this is a lot of writing, but I'll just leave it on screen here for a second so that you guys can pause and read it if you want to. I will probably just find a screenshot of it somewhere on the internet and then read it from there. Or maybe it'll be in the encyclopedia somewhere. But I'm not going to read that right now. So that gives us. Oh, these two are from a campsite. This one I think we're actually going to try to do today because it gives you 1,900 coins for just shooting a pheasant from 76 yards away, which should be pretty easy once we get the 22 rifle, which is pretty cheap. So it must be this job, and it says to find this guy's tree and break off some branches. So I don't know what that's about, but let's see if let me track that quest real quick and see if it gives us kind of an area to go to. Okay, so it does. It gives us actually an exact location. So we'll do that. We'll do that later. But right now, I want to focus a little bit more on the main quest. So let's head back to the cabin because we need to check the mailbox. So actually, the last time that we left off, before we got the quest to shoot the 2 white-tailed deer, we talked to April Whaley. And
River, I'm sending you another package with a comic book.
she was worried
The
about her
story
brother
takes
Noah,
place
but
6
let's
years
listen to this
later.
note.
It was a very hard year for me, but your company kept me sane. Maybe that's why I agreed so quickly when you were interested in hunting. But I don't regret any single day we spent together out there. I hope you're getting in touch with other landowners in the valley. Some may be overbearing, but they're all good people. Your loving Grandpa, Wallace.
And we've got another comic here. This time we won't leave this on a cliffhanger. We'll actually play this one now, but before we play that one, I want to head up. Okay, that gave us new things to do, which aren't on our job list, but it says there's a marker right there and right there. We're gonna not go to either of those. That's the computer, I assume. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the safe. I want to check how much this 22 LR rifle costs. Yeah, the Stinger 22. So it's 22 LR, and it only costs 900. So we're probably gonna get this and try to shoot that pheasant, but we won't spend all episode doing that. Instead, what I want to do is buy this the new Steyr Pro Hunter 2, and we're gonna go hunt some deer with that. As well as, I was thinking about getting this, the Remington 673 guide rifle. It's a hunting tier 6, so it's good for moose, elk, and I think bear are also, Kodiak and American black bear, I want to say it is also tier 6. And it's a 350 Rem mag, so a larger caliber, that'll help for if we ever see an elk, but I don't think we're going to hunt those now, so that might be a little bit further down the road. Okay, let's watch that comic, and then let's get into either of these. I think that one's just going to be an email, so we'll probably do that one first, and then we'll head over to this one, whatever that is. All right, Encyclopedia, Comics, Comic Book 2. I'm interested to see how many there are, because it seems like there'd be a lot.
Some summers also brought sadness. Time heals all wounds, and time goes faster if it's spent with good friends.
I am bored. Do you have a better idea what we should do?
River, why does your grandfather have a door to the basement in his office?
No idea. He says it's just full of boxes, but he won't open it.
Mysterious locked basement door. Why don't we try and open it?
I've tried. Many times. No luck.
Boredom is a natural predator of secrets.
Yeah, but you didn't have us.
What do you think is really down there?
Maybe a hidden man cave with a pool table?
Maybe my grandfather is a nerd and it's a secret D&D lair.
Or his serial killer lair. Ah!
What are you doing here?
Solving the mystery of the locked basement.
This one will have to stay a mystery.
When will you take me hunting?
Never. Your father strictly forbade it.
Please. Come on, please. He'll never know.
But you'll have to promise me something first. You will forever take pride in being an ethical hunter. You'll never stoop to breaking the rules of ethical hunting. An ethical hunter knows and obeys the laws, understands that it is not just about what is legal, but also what is honorable and moral. Defines unfair advantage as when the game does not have a reasonable chance of escape, makes full use of the hunted animal, cares about and respects all wildlife, measures success not in the quantity of game taken, but by the quality of the chase, knows their limitations and stretches the stalk, not the shot, takes pride in the decisions they make in the field and takes full responsibility for their actions. Only unethical hunters say it's hard being ethical when nobody's watching. And that's how it started.
This is a new email, so that's not a problem. We'll probably do that later.
Michelin restaurant order. My grandpa must have put a lot of effort into business.
Let's walk over here and see what this is about.
Hi, it's April again. Sorry for the weird welcome.
Could have been worse.
How?
Okay, it was pretty bad. Can you explain to me what it was all about?
I need to knock some sense into Noah.
By scaring him shitless?
Yes.
And that would help in what way?
To make him understand what it feels like to be scared like that. Hurt. It's better if you see it for yourself. I'll send you the coordinates. Be careful where you step in this area. And please disable traps and call me afterward near your lodge. The signal is weak.
What traps?
Oh boy, so disable 5 traps. April called you because she needs your help. Disable traps in the placed area. Let's go ahead and track that one. And that's up north. I think we're going to do that later. Probably towards the end of the episode, just like we did the white-tailed deer hunt. I want to purchase this rifle. I think we're going to keep the shotgun just in case, but we will switch out the rifle and put the 3-15 on that. But the plan will be to kind of just head down to this area and then kind of sweep down through that whole river. And we'll let him walk out a little bit further. We'll take that shot, and it looked like a good heart shot. We'll know if he drops soon, but actually no. Looks like he is doing just fine. I don't want to take another shot like that. Dang, that sucks. Okay, let's go over there and check for blood. It was definitely low. I forget that the heart on deer are actually a lot higher. I'm so used to playing Call of the Wild, and when you're shooting at whitetail, you kind of just shoot, or any deer really, you can kind of just shoot at the bottom of their chest, and you'll hit the heart. But no, in this game, it is a little bit higher, and it continues to throw me off. But I don't think he's gonna die. Yeah, there's nothing there. That was just a flesh hit, and yeah, he's gonna be fine. So. Not the greatest shot. Probably going to lose a lot of meat eventually from that if we do end up finding him again. Here's what we can do, though. Now that we have this campsite down here, we can actually fast travel this campsite and head north up the river. But that is not what's supposed to happen. Is this rifle just that powerful? Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Oh my. But yeah, look at this guy. He is He almost does look albino, but you can tell, I mean, his belly isn't. This guy is this is so gray. He's not even gray at this point. He is like a complete, like, white coat. That is insane. But yeah, let's check the shot. Okay, it was a heart shot. In between the ribs, into the lung, straight into the heart, and that took him down immediately. And look at that. Not even 5 minutes later. Not even 2 minutes later, really. That was probably like 30 seconds, to be honest. We just walked from right there, 120 yards, and there's another herd right here. This time whitetail. And actually, what the heck? That guy kind of looks a little bit big, honestly. That guy in the back. I just had him for a second. There we go. 2-star adult. He could become pretty big. But now it only looks like 1. That did not look the greatest. No, he's going down. Yeah, so you can see, yeah, this is what I was worried about, because I thought it would just barely skim it and maybe he'd live, but no, it looks like we hit him good enough, and it did hit a little bit of the liver even, so that might actually be what caused him to go down. So yeah, that's a 1-star adult right there. Another 1-star adult over that way. And is there anything else? Another 1-star adult. A lot of 1-star adults, but nothing is coming to the call. Of course, they could be way too far out. They look like they're about 160 out. So maybe we do need to just move closer. That looked good, but he's not stumbling immediately, at least. Which kind of worries me. We'll go ahead and place a marker that way. Actually high, and we did hit a lung. So we hit that left lung with just shockwave, even though it looks like we did go through it a little bit with the bullet path, but the left lung we went through pretty good, so I don't know why there wasn't air bubbles. That's interesting. Yeah, just under 50% again. Still a good one to get out. So we got to get up there, disable 5 traps that Noah has planted, and I guarantee once we get up there, there's going to be animals in them. I want to know what happens if we step in the trap, but we also don't have, like, a campsite or anything really near here other than the ranch, so I think we're just going to disable the traps. And the final one, please be a goose. And they missed out on their chance. That would have been such a good opportunity.
Has he lost his mind?
I believe so. Were they empty?
I mean, yeah. Thankfully. Why does he use these kinds of traps?
He doesn't care about the animals suffering.
Why?
Do you remember the last time you were here?
Yeah.
It's not something that you could easily forget. And I changed something for all 3 of us.
What if I report Noah to the authorities? This is illegal and highly unethical.
Please don't. I'm trying to help him.
What about the animals?
We're helping them, too.
Can we meet and talk?
I would love to, River, but now's not the time. I need to get in touch with someone over the walkie-talkie, and they're not responding. Can you check one area?
And did you use the right code?
What?
You know, like Bond. The eagle has landed. I repeat, eagle has landed.
Mississippi River is strikingly beautiful in April.
And April is a terrible month to swim in the river.
Field trip has ended.
And the daisies are especially ecstatic.
Okay, we have to stop. I have a real issue that needs tending to.
Ah, you mean the monkey is outside of the cage?
Yeah, and there are no bananas. But now for real, would you help me find Noah's son?
What? Noah has a son? Or is this another code?
No code. He has an 8-year-old boy named Timothy, and he's quite the handful. He's here for a week. Noah won't talk to me, and now I'm worried.
Wait, is he by chance the kid who was screaming from the walkie-talkie?
Yeah, he was pretty eager to do it once I told him I want to scare his dad. He's a great kid. Can you help me find him?
Sure.
Thank you. I am sending you an approximate location where I think you might be.
All right. Up near where we just were. This game really loves to do that, huh? Makes you travel back to the cabin and then it sends you right back out to where you just were. Anyways, we're going to buy this rifle and really quickly just see if we can't shoot a pheasant. That was so far back. That was so far back.